Thank you for stopping by and welcome back to my channel. This is Shio and today we are going to be taking a look at what the full moon is going to bring about in your life. So we're looking at the buck moon that's happening in July, and we have three groups for you guys to choose from today. We have group 1 with the Amazonite and this card that says relax. Group 2, we have the blue goldstone with the card that says let your fears dissolve. And group 3s, we have the white highlight with the card that says believe in your good luck. So take a look at these three different groups to see which one is calling out to you. Once you're ready, you will find the timestamps in the description box, and I will see you for your reading. Hi group 1s, if you have chosen the Amazonite, this is your reading about what to expect this full buck moon. So with your card, you chose relax and new moon in Cancer, and right off the bat, new moon, it's a lot about letting go, cleansing, letting go of past energy. And with all the greens that is present in your group as well, I'm also seeing that what this full moon is bringing in for you could be a lot of financial abundance, or there could be something that you need to cleanse in the finances that surrounds you. Now, with the new moon in Cancer as well, it also could talk about emotional energy, because water signs are tap into their emotions. And with this card, I'm really seeing that there is this change that's happening, or there is this need for you to let go of something that is no longer in flow with you and in alignment with you. And it is now, even though it is the full moon, what is coming in would be just changes, right? Would be opportunities for you to let go of things that are no longer going to be good for you. Now, with your next oracle card, you guys have the crowning, initiation, thresholds, rebirth, birth, a seat at the table. So again, with this card, I am getting that something new wants to come into your life, and something new wants to bloom and blossom into your life. And it could be that for you, group number 1, this new thing that wants to come into your life has been present for a while, and I feel like you're almost resistant to that change, and you are sort of doing whatever is possible so the change doesn't happen. And it is now time to relax and let the flow happen, and let the change, that initiation take place in your life, because it's very divinely guided. What I'm also seeing is that you have this embodiment of the goddess energy. So the new moon in Cancer also talks about the goddess energy, where you're in your divine feminine and allowing things to happen for you, allowing things to unfold for you, and being in that state of relaxation. If you are somebody who has given birth before, you would know that the more you tense up your body, the harder it is for you to actually push the baby out. But when you relax and go with the flow of the contractions, that's when the labor process and birthing the baby becomes a lot easier. So in that same sense, you're being asked to relax and allow this new life to take place and flow into you. And your next oracle card, you guys have the golden hour with positive omens, the great central sun. So I really think that what is coming in is going to be something really, really positive for you, and it's going to be a really rejuvenating experience, right? Like, it's coming in because spirit wants this happiness to start enveloping into your life. But happiness doesn't always appear as itself. And what I mean by that is, like, sometimes things might happen that you're like, that is not a good experience for me. I'm not, it's something that you've been holding on to, but you're not happy that you have to let it go. But then in the future, hindsight 2020, because you let it go, you realize that you allow a lot more happiness into your life. An example I have would be if you have ever held on to a toxic relationship because you're afraid of being by yourself and you're afraid of what life would look like if you're not in that relationship, and then you finally have the courage to let it go and allow things to unfold for you, and you realize that leaving the relationship was the best choice you could have made, right? Like it allowed a lot of more positive things to come into your life. You're a lot happier, and also it makes space for you to meet somebody who is going to make you happy in the relationship. So that is the example I'm getting. So something wants to leave your life and you need to allow it to go because it's no longer serving you. All right. And then let's take a few tarot cards. I think this one wanted to come out and see more clarification of your reading. So you have strength. Yes, exactly. You have the strength to walk through this door, to allow this change to happen. And then you have the Five of Cups. Yeah, right now you are more concerned about looking at what you could lose instead of looking at the possibility of what could come in. With the Ten of Wands, Spirit is saying that the cycle of you holding on to this unhealthy burden, right? This weight that you're not supposed to be holding on to. You need to close this chapter. It is divine timing for you to walk away from this chapter, and this new moon, this full moon, this full moon is going to bring about this change for you, right? Like it's going to help you close out chapters in your life that are no longer serving you. And if you resist it, it's going to be a lot more difficult for you. So you're being asked to just relax and let the change take place. Let the events unfold and have faith that the things that are happening is a positive omen for you. And then you guys have Seven of Cups. And so you are being asked to dream. You're being asked to sort of imagine. Yeah, you're being asked to daydream and imagine the life that you want to live and the futures that you want to have. So let Spirit do the work for you in cleansing this out. And while you are in the state of relaxation and in this energy, thinking and dreaming and just imagining positive events or positive things that could happen in your life, positive things that you want to have happen in your life, is going to help you in bringing these beautiful doors into your life. Group number one. All right. Now, yeah, like look at this person over here. She is entirely relaxing. So that's a state that you need to be. Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to take a few tea leaf cards to see any further messages and clarification that you guys would need. So you have women, dealings or relationship with a woman. I think this is also talking about the need for you to be in your divine feminine and to really embrace that femininity. You have beetle with good fortune, which is very, very good. So really, like, the good omens are all around you. Spirit is saying that all these good things want to come into your life. You need to allow it to happen. It just doesn't look like it. That's what I keep hearing in my head, like the beetle, right? If you're afraid of bugs, you will never see that the beetle is a good fortune or a good omen, but they are signs of good fortune. So what is happening for you this full moon might not look like it's a good thing, but you will realize that it is definitely a good thing. All right, and let's do two more. Oop. Okay, so the card that came out for you guys was dogs getting together with friends. So I think if you have friends that you can rely on, friends that can support you, you can talk to them. I think hanging out with friends, going out, maybe if you haven't gone out with your friends for a while, it might be a good time to do that as well. Yeah, I do see that that's going to be quite a bit of celebration going on. Could be related to you moving away from this thing that's no longer serving you, or it could just be to celebrate. And then you have fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. So I really think that you feel very strongly about this change that is about to happen, or this thing that needs to leave your life. You know that it's not necessarily the healthiest thing for you, but you like it, and that's why it makes it so much harder to let it go. But really trust in the process, trust the universe, and believe that by letting it go, you're really allowing more beautiful things to enter into your life. Group number 1. So that is the reading that I have for you guys today. Thank you for being here with me, and I really hope the reading resonated. If it did, you can leave me a like, comment, or subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! Hi Group 2s, if you have chosen this blue goldstone, this is going to be your reading about what is coming in for you this full buck moon. So starting with the oracle card that you chose, you guys have full moon in Cancer with let your fears dissolve. So this is letting me know that right now you might have subconscious fears or subconscious negative thinking that is lowering your frequency, and it is very important for you to not focus on fear and instead focus on what you want or the beautiful feelings that you want in life. An example that I can give for this is sometimes we unknowingly make a lot of decisions because we are afraid, right? For example, let's say these two people are wanting to start a family together, right? And they put a lot of requirements on the checkpoints and the milestones that you need to hit before having the baby, right? Getting a certain amount of income, maybe being in a certain house, just a lot of requirements that might not necessarily be very easily achievable and might take a couple of years before they have the baby. Now, while planning and making sure that you have all your ducks in a row is good, it is very important that these restrictions or these checkpoints, these milestones are not coming from a place of fear, right? Like, it's important that these people are not making all these rules or requirements to have the baby because they're afraid that they're not going to be good enough parents or they're not going to be good enough to take care of the baby. Sometimes things just happen, and there's a part of you that needs to have faith that when the divine timing strikes, everything will happen and everything will fall into place in the most beautiful way that it should. And there's only so much you can do about it. It's good to be prepared, but at the same time, you still need to give space to allow things to unfold for you. You can't be like 100% prepared and only sticking to what you've planned out 100% of the time, because that is coming, to me, that is coming from a place of fear, right? Because you want everything to be in your control. You want everything to go according to your plan, which means you're afraid of things happening outside of your control. You're afraid of things that could change the plan, and you're basically saying you are afraid of what the universe could bring into your life. That's why you are controlling the narrative to 100%. So with this card, what I'm seeing is make sure that you are allowing space for the unknown to unfold into your life. And with that space, this is where you get to practice gratitude or manifestation or changing your frequency. It is in this let's say 20% of the space that you can change your frequency to allow better things to come into your life, better unknown things to come into your life. All right, so your next oracle card, you guys have the Wild Rose. Do it your way, embrace your uniqueness, untamed. So I believe that you guys are a group that is meant to choose a different path altogether. Like, you're not supposed to be following what people tell you to do, which is why it could be really difficult to let go of your fear, because especially if you're doing something out of the ordinary, not following the status quo, there's a lot of fears and doubts that could come into your mind, thinking like, am I really doing the right thing, or should I just listen to what other people are telling me to do? And what your spirit guides are saying is that you're not supposed to be listening to what they say, right? If someone is telling you to do something and that is causing a lot of fears and doubts in your mind, instead of like you very courageously following your heart, those are the noises that you need to stop, like, get rid of from your life, because those are not your fear. They're the fear of other people, and maybe other people fear it because what you're doing is not their life purpose, right? It's not what they're supposed to do. So to them, it looks scary. It looks like it's something they would never do, but their fears are not yours. So don't take on other people's fears, because you know deep down, group number 2, what you're supposed to do, and have full faith that you're being guided down the correct path. Your next card, you guys have Sanctuary. Curate your realm, sacred space, altar, haven. So again, like with curate your realm, like you're supposed to build this beautiful temple, this beautiful haven, this sanctuary for yourself. It's not a sanctuary that everybody could come into, but it's a sanctuary for you. It's a space for you. It's a development. It's a creation for you, for your highest good. And not a lot of people understand that, right? Like, let's say someone comes into the sanctuary and they hate roses. They're not going to like this sanctuary. But for you, because you like roses, this is going to be the best space for you, right? Like if someone came into my room right now and they hate pink, they're not going to enjoy being in my room, because the walls are pink. A lot of things in my room are pink. But to me, this is my sanctuary because it makes me happy. So do what makes you happy, even if other people, especially the people that surrounds you in your life, might disagree. Yeah, if they think that is strange. Okay, so now let's take a look at more cards to see what group number 2s can expect this full moon. So Spirit, what can group number 2s expect this full moon? And this one, okay. So you guys have 10 of Wands. Yeah. It's very interesting because this also came out for group number 1. And it's almost like the collective has been carrying a very heavy weight on their shoulder, or there's like something that you've been carrying that is not meant for you. Like it's not yours to carry. You have the Page of Swords. I think that what you have taken on, the energy that you have taken on previously, is like words from people, opinions of people, thoughts of people. Like with these eyes over here, I'm getting this thing almost like you're caring too much about the comments that other people made. You're caring too much about the eyes that are on you, instead of like really tapping into your higher intuition and following your heart and really tapping into who you are. And then you have Five of Pentacles. It's almost like you've been feeling disconnected from your true happiness, from your true self. And that's because you have, okay, you have the Devil. Yeah, I think it's really because you have been influenced by other people so much previously that, yeah, that like you are kind of detached, disconnected, dissociated from your highest good. And then I wanted to see two cards that are going to show us, after you get rid of this energy, the positive change that is going to happen for you. So you have, let's do three. You have Four of Pentacles, you have the Hanged Man, and then let's do one more. Let's see what. Four of Wands. Okay. So a lot of four energy I'm seeing. And yeah, so Four of Pentacles, Four of Wands, it's really talking about stability. So once you get rid of this energy of really listening to other people, taking their opinions in way too much, you are going to find your footing and your solid ground, right? But the Hanged Man is talking about the need to be still for one, and also just see things from a different perspective. Maybe just realizing the simple fact that people give you their opinion and people project their fears onto you because you are doing something that is not what their soul is supposed to do, right? So because you're doing something that they see that is not meant for them, they think that it can happen. So you need to understand that the perspective that you need to look at is your own, and that once you can change your perspective on what other people's opinions are, then you will be able to find a way to build a solid foundation. Maybe people have a lot of opinions about the person that you're dating, and by not caring about their opinions, if you truly believe that you are with a good person for you, then you will be able to build that solid foundation. Or even if it's a business, right? Like trusting in your own path is going to allow you to build that solid foundation that is required for anything to grow. With the Four of Pentacles, I think that you will be able to develop and produce things, material things, that is going to stay in your bank account. Or it's like you will then start making stuff that you can save and carry into you in the future, right? Now, for your tea leaf cards, you guys have chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. So this could be that once you let go of the unhealthy opinion, you could be meeting somebody new, but it could also be that you would transform into a new person and you'll be the new person entering your life. And then you guys have bag with something important such as a new job or a raise. So this is what is coming into you this full moon as well. I do see a little bit of like material abundance, a material change that's coming in with the Four of Wands. Especially you have bouquet, compliments from an admirer. So I mean, I think, yeah. Ooh, I feel like once you're in your own energy, you're gonna get a lot of compliments and people are going to really like you. Like you're just gonna shine in your own authenticity, that they're really gonna be very impressed by it. And then you have fair woman with dealings or relationship with a fair woman. So this could be somebody that you do need to deal with, come into contact with. They could be very significant for you. I think fair woman also reminds me of being fair to yourself, being just to yourself. So make sure that you're not, taking yourself for granted. And then you have dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. So yeah, you might have friends that misses you. It's so funny too because I feel like friendship is a pretty important theme, it seems, this full moon. So if you have friends that you really care a lot about, that are not the people like spewing all these negative opinions and their fears onto you, make sure you are, spending time with them. Friends that lift you up, friends that support you, make sure you're spending time with them. And I think with the dog far away, if you have friends that are just projecting their fears onto you all the time, maybe keep them at like a arm's length for now, at least this full moon. Make sure you keep people who just spew negative, fearful thoughts and make you feel like they lower your frequency. Keep them at arm's length. Like, don't be inviting them into your house for no reason. All right, so that's the message I have for you guys, group number 2. I really hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, you can leave me a like, comment, or subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi group 3s, if you have chosen the white highlight, this is going to be your reading about what is coming in this full buck moon. So starting with your oracle card, you guys have first quarter moon in Sagittarius with believe in your good luck. So this, as well as this purple symbol right here, is letting me know that something is very intuitively woven into you. Something is connecting with you through your higher chakras, through your intuition. And this is a positive thing that is changing and coming into your life for you. But you need to believe in your good luck. Like, you need to believe that things are not too good to be true. Things are good because they are true for you. Right? So that is the mindset that group 3s need to embrace as you go into this full moon. And the more you're able to embrace and embody this almost like a delusion of your good luck, the more good luck you are going to attract into your life. And then your next oracle card, you have Temple of the Rose, Ancient Power, Expression, Activation, Scarlet Codes. So this to me talks about a connection that has been there way before you were born. Like, you have this spiritual connection with the divine feminine energy that is very deep rooted. In your past lives, you could have been a very strong feminine spiritual leader, a spiritual guide as well. And now you are activating that connection with you and the divine feminine spirituality, and really tapping into the power of the divine feminine. A lot of our history and the way that we were has been very, very strongly pushed towards the masculine. And you know how, like, we all started as a society believing in nature, believing in healers, believing in the cycles of the moon, living with the Mother Earth and being connected to nature. But as man progress and as technology advanced, we have pushed our lifestyles further and further and further away from connections with the earth. And it's only now that we have a few people coming back to really guide the souls into connection with the divine feminine. And I feel like you, group number 3, are part of the souls that are connected to the divine feminine. And if you feel that you have not been ever connected to the divine feminine in your life, this card is a sign that you are finally tapping into the power of the flow, the power of allowing beautiful things to unravel and happen for you, the power of your goddess energy, the power of being taken care of, and allowing yourself rest. Right? Like, that is the energy that you are really tapping into this full moon. And you have familiar steps, recurring dreams, continuum, reclaimed truth. So again, like I said before, even though this might not be something that you're born with, that you have lived your entire life being in your feminine, you might realize that the moment this activation happens, the next steps that come towards you, the next steps that naturally happen, seems very familiar. And that's because you have done this before, not in this lifetime, but you're recounting the steps that you've done in your previous lifetime. So rest assured that this feminine energy of good luck, this goddess energy, is going to come to you very, very easily. Yeah, because you're familiar with it. Okay, so now let's take a look at your tarot to see any messages that Spirit has for us with regards to what is coming in for you, group number 3, during this full buck moon. So what else is coming in for you, group number 3, Spirit? What else is coming in for group number 3 during this full moon? Okay. So you have Queen of Wands. Yeah, I mean, when I think of like a feminine goddess, I really think of Queen of Wands, because she is powerful. She rules the passion, the heart, the desire, right? And she is like confident, courageous. She knows who she is, and there's nothing that can tell her that she's not good enough to be up there. Like, she is a full embodiment of the divine feminine. You also have 2 of Swords. Okay, let's see. 9 of Swords. And then 3 of Pentacles. All right, so let's see what else could be coming in for you this full moon. So with the 2 of Swords and the 9 of Swords, I feel like there would also be, and the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, I think with regards to your career, maybe your projects, something that you work on, there could be some kind of like a mental tug of war, like something that is going to keep you up at night, something that is going to give you sleepless nights, because you are not too sure about the decision that you need to make. So that's what I'm getting. So we are now going to pull, I think, 3 more tarot cards to see what guidance we can get about this 2 of Swords energy, this mental clarity that you need to have with regards to your career and your finances. So let's see, what guidance can we get? 6 of Swords, okay. So moving away, Queen of Cups, the High Priestess. Okay, so you have very strong feminine energies in here, like High Priestess, yeah, and the Queen of Cups. Okay. Oh, you know what I'm seeing? So it's very interesting, because I was thinking about how Queen of Wands is the fire queen, right? And the Queen of Cups is naturally the water queen. However, if you look at the images, the imagery on this, you see that this is probably like volcanic fire, the magma, but you see how the ocean like burns, well, kind of calms the fire down, right? The ocean water, the Queen of Cups energy, puts the fire out. And I think that with the 6 of Swords and the High Priestess, it's like there is something that you need to kind of put a fire out for. And the way you do that is by showing compassion, showing love, and definitely tapping into your intuition and doing some meditation is going to give you clarity. With the 6 of Swords, oh, it's like if you could go to a different place. If you could get an Airbnb, maybe by the lake, by the ocean, for just a night, and really use that time to relax and tap into your intuition, the solution to your problem will come about when your mind is at peace that way. Or if you're not able to do that, just by allowing your mind to kind of travel to a place that you've never been before. So maybe learning a new concept, watching a new video that is educational, especially if it's something that is connected to emotions and how we regulate emotions, how we express, how people's cognitive functions work, right? Like videos like that, something that teaches your mind new thing, or like bring your mind to a new location, that is going to help you find a solution to something that has been on your mind lately that you need answers to. Okay, and then for tea leaf cards, you guys have Stork with news of a birth or new business opportunity that is also coming in for you. It's pretty straightforward. So something new is birthing into your life. The storks also to me always bring good luck. So you have good luck coming into your life as well. Oh, that one wanted to come out. You have staff. And it says you'll be taken care of in difficult times. So you're going to be taken care of. I think staff is also thinking, reminding me of like, the staff at work, the people that you work with. So I feel like your coworkers, even if you might be in conflict right now, are going to be taking care of you in the near future after this full moon. We have our 2 cards. Okay. Let's see. So you have egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. So make sure that you plan. Make sure your plan is, coming from a place of high frequency, a place of positivity and benefiting everybody. And you have bird flying, news is on the way. So you have a lot of birds in your reading, group number 3s. So air signs can be very significant, and they are Libra, oh my gosh, I'm blanking. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Those are your air signs, so they could be very significant as well. But I also think that a news that you have been waiting for is going to come to you. And I think that could help you in aiding your decision as well when it comes to something that you've been stuck on lately. So yeah, group number 3, this is the reading that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for being here and allowing me to do this reading for you. I really hope that it resonated. If it did, you can leave me a like, comment, or subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!